Everyone knows Khalid ibn Walid as Sayfullah al-Maslul, the Unsheathed Sword of Allah. But do you know when and how he earned that legendary title? Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe for the sake of Allah, and so more people can learn about our glorious Islamic history. Khalid ibn Walid earned his title on the day of the Battle of Mutah. The Prophet Muhammad, may peace of Allah be upon him, had sent 3,000 Muslim soldiers to confront the advancing Roman army, led by Emperor Heraclius. However, what they didn't expect was that the Romans had gathered an army of over 10,000 troops. Some reports say even 200,000. What matters was that the Muslims were vastly outnumbered by at least 3 to 1. But it's fine, right? Khalid ibn Walid is leading them. Wrong. At this time, Khalid was not a general, he was just a foot soldier. The three appointed commanders were: 1. Zayd ibn Haritha, the Prophet's adopted son; 2. Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, the brother of Ali ibn Abi Talib; and 3. Abdullah ibn Rawaha, a brave leader of the Ansar. The Prophet, may the peace and mercy of Allah be upon him, had instructed, if all three fall, then choose a leader among yourselves. Seeing the overwhelming size of the Roman army, some Muslims considered retreating. But then Abdullah ibn Rawaha stood up and declared, "Men do not fight with steel but with faith. We have only two glorious options before us, victory or martyrdom." And with that, the battle began. Back in Medina, the Prophet, may peace of Allah be upon him, was given divine sight of the battle as it unfolded. First, he saw Zayd fall. The Prophet, may peace of Allah be upon him, stumbled in sorrow, witnessing the one he raised as his own son fall in battle. Then he saw Ja'far fall, his right hand severed, then his left before he too was martyred. And lastly, he saw Abdullah ibn Rawaha fall, and the Muslim banner touch the ground. For a brief moment, the army was leaderless. In the chaos, Thabit ibn Arqam rushed forward, picked up the Muslim standard, and searched for someone to take command. He found Khalid ibn Walid. Khalid, recognizing that he was still new to Islam, humbly refused, saying, "No, you are more worthy of this than me." But Thabit insisted, "No, this is for you and no one else." And the entire Muslim army agreed. At that moment, all the way in Medina, the Prophet, may peace of Allah be upon him, proclaimed, "Verily, the one who has taken the banner is a sword from among the swords of Allah." Now in command, Khalid quickly assessed the situation. The only way out was through strategy. Using his brilliant military mind, he ordered a series of charges and tactical retreats, confusing the Roman forces. In the heat of battle, he broke 9 swords in combat. Meanwhile, Qutbah ibn Qatada, one of the Muslim lieutenants, took down Malik, the commander of the Roman forces. Sensing the opportunity, Khalid ordered a full-scale retreat, executed so skillfully that the Muslims withdrew with minimal losses, only 12 men. When the Muslim army returned to Medina, some people accused them of fleeing the battle. But the Prophet, may peace of Allah be upon him, immediately corrected them, saying, "They did not run. They only returned so they could fight again." Then, raising his voice, he declared, "Khalid is the sword of Allah." From that day on, Khalid ibn Walid became known as Sayfullah, the Unsheathed Sword of Allah, and he would go on to lead the Muslims to countless victories, never once being defeated in battle. May Allah be pleased with him.